What's up? It's pom-pom time. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? I'm your host, Vince Masters, the game. Getting ready for this edition of Pipe Bomb Wrestling Report. I'm so glad to be back because, let's face it, my personal life is having the best year. It's been very busy, but let's get right to the show because we got so much to discuss today. I mean, so much. I can't even explain it. It's exciting news, too, in a way. It concerns the Chamber WrestleMania news. Let's get into it. First of all, though, I can't believe what I'm about to say, but this is the truth. When I read this, go on mypornstarprovider.com, and you will find none other than the latest, greatest porn star yet, Chyna, as an Los Angeles escort for porn stars, if you can believe that. And I have information on the case for those who are actually interested in her. And made me think maybe I should get into that. Just kidding. I wouldn't want to pay this amount of money just for an escort like her, or even an escort in general. I mean, this is crazy. Well, here's what she charges. She charges $3,500 for first hour, and then $1,500 for each additional hour, and then at the rate of $10,000 for 24 hours and $20,000 for a 2-day weekend. Well, you guys be the judge of that, but here's what I don't understand. Why the hell, Chyna, are you becoming an escort now? I can understand you're a porn star, but now you're saying you want to go back to WWE? WWE's going to look at this as even worse shit. I mean, you're basically ruining yourself by doing stuff like this. No offense. I mean, I'm a big fan of Chyna. I'd like to meet her someday, but damn. I mean, for her to go to wrestling, to porn, and then now to escorting? Wow. Well, I like you, Chyna, and that's just my personal feelings, but whatever you do with your life, I guess it is your life. So I'm going to leave it like that. Move on to the next topic. Chris Masters news. Miscellaneous news on Chris Masters. He's in a new wrestling promotion project. It's called Wrestling Retribution Projects. I guess that's the name of the company. And he calls himself Concrete. That's his new name in wrestling. And his tags are, I do not bend, and I do not break. Wow. Well, good luck to you, Chris Masters. I'm a fan of yours. I wish you would have showed up at Blizzard Brawl. And I just want to say this real fast about the independent show, Blizzard Brawl 7. I went there. First time being there, I loved it. I gotta say, it was like WrestleMania. I was meeting some legends, like Jimmy Snuka, Demolition. It was so fun. I can't wait till next year, to be honest, if I decide to go next year, depending on where I'm at. But I gotta say, it was great. Dave Vero, thank you for putting on a good show. Gotta say that if you watch this program. Man, great program. Great wrestling. Anyway, news on WWE Network coming into actually, this is news on the whole why WWE Demand was canceled, in case you guys don't notice, on WWE.com. WWE Network coming in 2012 has something to do with that. Now that that's coming in 2012, they basically canceled WWE On Demand. So sadly, but something's gotta go when something better is coming. So there you go. Also, here's some big news here. WrestleMania news. I'm gonna get to it right now because I am so excited about this. 2 of these matches I knew were happening already. The other one was a rumor at the time, and apparently it's gonna come true now, what they're saying, and I cannot wait for it does come true because God knows I'd only like to meet my other idol, Chris Jericho. Well, anyway, let's get right to it. Triple H mentioned this Undertaker's name last night, so now they think it's going to be Triple H gets Undertaker for a 3rd time at WrestleMania, which means, well, if you look at the statistics for WrestleManias, that means that it makes 2 matches that will happen 3 times now at WrestleMania. If Stone Cold Steve Austin versus The Rock, and now apparently Undertaker versus Triple H, if it happens. And I gotta say, I hope it does, because nobody's come closer to defeating The Undertaker than Triple H. And I don't care what anybody says. Triple H is the best. And just like his buddy Kevin Nash said, he is still the man to beat in wrestling. I mean, he still has the highest title ever. So the way I see it is Triple H is the man to do it and lead him off. And if he does, it will be one of the biggest surprising things that's going to piss people off. And they're not going to buy the whole thing in wrestling history. Because everybody's saying Undertaker's going to go 20-0 and retire. Whatever he does, if he beats Triple H and get him fined, I can accept that. But as long as they can top, I don't think they're top the other last year's WrestleMania. That was too good. I mean, I hate to say this, people are going to disagree with me on this, but Shawn Michaels versus Undertaker the second time was not as good as his first. And to me, the second time when they fought was not as good as Triple H versus Undertaker the next year. I gotta say that. Jumping on another wagon here. Also, Ryan Cena and Rocky got a fight. That's going to be probably the main event. And now the big news is that Jericho has been penciled in to take on CM Punk. Two of the biggest, truthful guys I could say that I love. That just like me, who tell it like it is, no matter what people think, act like themselves, not a fake ass person, like some of these people are. Not a hypocrite. But of course Jericho probably say that about Punk once he sees him. But I mean, these two guys fighting. What's better than Austin versus Punk is Jericho versus Punk, in my view. I mean, they're both kind of like similar, and they've never collided as far as I can remember. So should be good, and it's better than seeing the Jizz versus Punk from what I've been hearing too. I don't want to see that. So I hope Jericho ends up coming back for real. And there are sources that are saying he's going to come back at the Royal Rumble. And from there, he's going to be taking on Punk at WrestleMania. So does that mean that Jericho's going to win the Royal Rumble? If he does, that'd be really cool. And I don't care what anybody says about that either, because I like Jericho. And he hasn't never won a Royal Rumble, so why not? But that's WrestleMania news. Also, I got presale info coming up. Bobby Roode versus Jeff Hardy. Jumping TNA news real fast. Bobby Roode versus Jeff Hardy has been scheduled for Genesis as the main event, and I believe that in my heart, I think Jeff Hardy's going to get the title because he's so on the roll right now, and nobody's going to stop him. And I don't think Roode's good, but he ain't that good. Also, back to the network news now real fast. WWE Network is kind of weird, I think, because, well, you're not going to believe this, but maybe you are. Maybe you heard this news already. Who knows? WWE is going to move its non-core pay-per-view events to the WWE Network. And they said that a lot of people are saying, will it hurt the WWE's business? Will it hurt pay-per-view buys? Well, personally, in my opinion, like, this is the pipebomb wrestling board. You're allowed to say whatever the fuck you want. Personally, I think it will, because what fan, if they're talking about it this way, if they're going to show pay-per-views online only and not on cable, if that's what they're talking about, which I don't understand, so I'm going to keep you updated on this news as it comes along as much as I can. I think it will hurt the business, because in the long run, people are not going to want to sit behind a computer all day. Maybe some would, who are desperate to see WWE pay-per-views like that, but personally, I'd rather watch it from a cable television or TV. But if they're talking about it in a different way, by meaning maybe they're talking about like Monday Night Raw or SmackDown, something like that, I would not want to be watching it from there all day, personally, because I like to tape and record my videos. Even pay-per-views I like to record. So I hope that WWE thinks about this before they really go through with it and put it on the computer. So hopefully that shit won't happen if that's the way they're talking about it. But like I said, once I understand it more, I'll keep you updated. If you guys don't get it already. But if you guys get it, pass along the information to me so I can understand. Because this shit's crazy. Anyway, on some Kane news. This is kind of stupid too. I gotta say this. A stupid reason to bring back a guy with a mask to me. Because apparently WWE wants to set a new record for the amount of times of different masks worn at one time at an event. Now that's stupid. Seriously. That's what they want. They want it, and again, it's word of records of how many times you wore a mask in an event. What? So, that's really stupid, in my view. And they said that he's basically, but I did know this though, last night he chokeslammed Cena and he got Mark Henry afterwards apparently. I already knew that he was coming back as a heel because, Cena's going to want some redemption. I'm thinking those two might feud for a while since Cena's not going after the title, which is good because Kane came back fresh, and I like that. He came back as a fresh reality star instead of one of those, like some of these wrestling stars who haven't built quite up yet. If you look at stars like Punk, who started it all, the reality era, I like to call it. You got people like Mark Henry coming behind. He's for real, acting like he's got a real good character coming. Now Kane, he built him back itself with that mask last night. Man, that he can come back as a fresh, new big star. Hopefully, to get the world title or WWE title. I mean, just think about it. For me, the way I'm thinking about it, it could be a good start. Anyway, let's get to this news for it. I run out. Elimination Chamber pre-sale password is champ, and yes, there will be a pre-sale tomorrow for those who are going. Unfortunately, I'm not going because I'll be at the hotel, but I'm not going because of the fact of WrestleMania. I'm looking forward to better to meet stars rather than Elimination Chamber in Milwaukee. Because let's face it, I've been to SummerSlam already. I've been to Milwaukee events, and now I want to be to WrestleMania, the biggest stage of them all. So who cares about Chamber? That's the way I see it. So remember that, Jack. Tomorrow they're going to sell at 10 o'clock at Ticketmaster. Remember that. And also, but they also, I just want to point this out, they made a mistake and put Over the Limit pay-per-view on a source I was looking at for that. Instead, it was for Elimination Chamber, I'm pretty sure, because Over the Limit passed already. So, also, Billy Gunn, Royal Rumble news. Mr. Gunn, Billy Gunn is hosting his own party. Starts at 11 p.m. on Sunday, January 29th at the Tiggin Irish Pub in downtown St. Louis for Royal Rumble. Tickets on sale Saturday at mywrestlingparty.com for people who are interested in that. And it's $10 a photo and $25 for both. Also, Big Show. Okay, now I'm getting to the last part of the news here. So I have enough time to go on this. The Tribute to the Troops news. Orton and Ray Baird fall to a no count out. Zack Ryder beat Swagger with the Rough Rider. Kelly, Eve, Maria Menounos defeated Beth Phoenix, the Bellas, and Natalia. And get this, how they beat them? Well, they beat them by Maria covering Beth Phoenix on a roll-up, kind of did a roll-up pin. I couldn't believe that. I was like, wow, they must really be trying to put her over and Beth on a lose streak. Daniel Bryan beat Cody Rhodes, not surprised. Ipica and Prima with Rosa Mendes, apparently that's not a rumor anymore, they're all together. They defeated Bourne and Kofi Kingston. And with the backstabber by Ipica, so I'm thinking they're going to give them titles to them possibly. Who knows though. Also, Big Show, Cena, Punk, they defeated Alberto Del Rio, Miz, and Mark Henry. Good thing by that. I'm happy for them. A great matchup, by the way. In the end, Mark Henry Miz and Alberto got finishers instead of Mark Henry, but in the end, Big Show Cena pinned Mark Henry for the win. So there you go. Also, just to make this quick, Sheamus defeated Drew McIntyre, also the bro kick. So there you go. This is the Pipe Bomb Wrestling Point. Thank you for joining me tonight. I had fun bringing you the news once again after all this time, and I will talk to you guys hopefully after the pay-per-view Sunday when I'm going to be Badass Billy Gunn at the Bar Karma this Sunday. That's where I'll be with some wrestling friends of mine. So I'll see you later. Adios.